What's going on, everybody? Got a tutorial for you today on the Sega Master system. Definitely not an easy tutorial to find, but today I'm going to show you how to open and disassemble this bad boy. It's not too awfully difficult, nothing real crazy, but it is a little bit different than some of the other consoles, I will give it that. But again, it's nothing too bad. So first what you're going to need is a Phillips head screwdriver, and having the little jewelry Phillips head screwdrivers won't hurt either. I think most of them you might still be able to get with a regular screwdriver, but that some of them are a little bit small, so it's just a little bit easier to get in there with one of these. So let's start. First thing we're going to do is we're going to flip this thing over. As you can see, there are 6 holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're just going to take them and unscrew each of those little screws. Just like this. Now be careful to hold on to your screws. I guess it really wouldn't matter if you lose one or maybe even 2 of them, but being who I am, I just can't stand having a screw missing or something, or having that whole effect where you take something apart, put it back together, and have 1 or 2 pieces left over. Not sure where they go. So hang on to those, and what I always do is I put them in something 4-sided, something that's got 4 sides that'll hold everything. So like something like this, you can see it's got 4 ridges. So if some vibrations or something knock around the bolts, they're not going to roll off your table and get lost in oblivion. Alright. Got a couple of... There we go. Oh, I think I forgot to unscrew that one, actually. Yeah. Completely forgot to take that one out, didn't I? Get this leg in there. And that's all for that. And all you're going to do is you're just going to kind of easily slide that off. It doesn't have anything connected or anything, so you don't have to worry about ripping stuff off or anything like that. But I will tell you that the controller ports and the power button are kind of in there, especially the controller port, so don't just rip it off. You do kind of got to pull the back up a little bit and then push it forward, but it's nothing too major for you to not be able to figure out. Alright, so let's set apart that top shell piece there. I like that little green LED the way it is. It's pretty fun to mod. Anyways, next we're going to take off this RF shield here, and this one's pretty self-explanatory. You just got to take off each of the little screws on here. Just like so, and there's also one on the top here. And keep that one kind of separate, because as you'll notice, this one has a little washer on it, and you will want to put that back where it was. So just keep that separate a little bit so you can kind of remember that that's that odd one out. Alright. A couple more here. How funny, this magnetic screwdriver sticking to the shield. It's kind of making it harder. Alright, and there's that. Now you can see we have all the fun goodies exposed. Definitely one of the more interesting consoles to take apart, because when you open it, and especially if you've opened up other stuff and you're used to seeing some electronic parts, these little things just look kind of funny the way they are. And it's just interesting. It just shows you kind of some of the old differences between what's done now. Anyways, let's see here. Got all that out? Yeah. So what we're going to do now is there's a few screws left around here in random places. There's 2 in the pin connectors. There's 2 for this chip right here. There's 2 over here for the power button. And I believe there's some more. Oh yeah, there's 1 right here. But yeah, any of the other ones, like take this off, are actually on the reverse side. Same thing if you want to take the controller ports off to redo them, although you can't just pop those off, I don't think anyways. It's been a while. I don't think those can just pop right off. I'll try, just for the heck of it, so that you won't have to do it on accident, but I do think those have to be desoldered. Alright, so let's just start getting all these out of here. Okay. Looks like I have forgotten one. Oh, yeah, the pin connector. And just remember that the black screws are the ones that go into the pin connector. Unfortunately, again, the Sega consoles didn't really go with the concept of the pin connector being interchangeable. But then again, they have a lot less issues than the Super Nintendo and the Nintendo, so maybe they just realized they didn't really need to design it like that. Alright, so this thing pops right up now. Now, as you can see, there are a few screws like the one I was talking about here. And I believe I was right about these controller ports. It doesn't look like they can pop out. But we will try that real quick. And then there's two screws right here for this other metal shield part right here. I'm not going to take those off. It's pretty self-explanatory. Just take them off and there you go. But I will take these ones out for the controller port. It would be nice if those were interchangeable though, these pin connectors. Because they don't go up as bad as much, but they definitely do go bad. Okay, let's kind of set this here. I'm pretty sure that this isn't just going to pop out, but I'll check real quick, just in case that's why you're taking this apart. It does, when you, yeah, that doesn't just pop right out. Okay, so it does have to be desoldered. But if you do take those off, just remember there's that little clip there too. You got to kind of push in after it's desoldered. But unless it's broke, I wouldn't recommend it because that would definitely be a pain to desolder all that. At least it wouldn't be a very fun job, anyways. Alright, so that's pretty much it for that. Nothing really else to show you though. I'm going to make sure there's something else I can take apart on this thing. Yeah, I believe that's it. So, I appreciate you guys watching this video tutorial. Definitely always fun taking apart a golden oldie like this guy right here. And yeah, definitely appreciate if you guys liked the video, if this helped you out especially. Return the favor by helping me out. And, you know, if you want to subscribe, that'd be great too. I have a lot of other repair tutorials and a lot of case modding stuff. I haven't made up my mind. I might case mod this console actually, but I'm not 100% sure about if I want to do that yet. But it would definitely be fun. So definitely subscribe because I love to do crazy stuff like that all the time. Anyways, guys, I appreciate it, and until next time.